The following episode may, and most likely does, contain spoilers, foul language, and Rudolph's steroid-free workout routine. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our holiday episode over here at the Two Dicks Exposed.
I am not Mike.
I'm not Pat.
And today we are going to celebrate the Christmas season and the Hanukkah season, the Kwanzaa season, the Satanist season, the anime season.
We are coming to an end on the winter season.
We are.
Yeah, they just started dropping like all the animes for like the seasons coming up. Like, because I'm working on the new segment that we're gonna plan on doing one day.
Yeah.
And like right now, there's just so many. Like, they just dropped down Demon Slayer season 3 is coming out in April.
Trailer just dropped for that.
Trailer
looks pretty dope,
yeah,
dude.
I'm excited for that.
I'm hyped that the animation quality has stayed peak level.
Yes.
As opposed to some other animes that I've watched, like
Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins.
You always got to roll back to that.
That only got better. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, really? When you get chunky boys sitting in the hospital bed,
looking like Balloon Dude.
Oh my god, they didn't even add shading. It was so. Oh my god, I think they invested more money in like the door frame than they did Meliodas in that scene.
I watched the first season of that anime and I was so obsessed with it that I decided, because like Netflix like rolls things out like super slow,
right? So
I was like, well, screw this, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start reading the manga. And I'm so happy that I started reading the manga, because that is like if the anime is good looking, if it's a beautiful looking anime, like it's a work of visual art, then I'm gonna watch it, right?
Right.
That's why I don't read Jujutsu, or reason why I don't read Demon Slayer, because they're beautiful. But I am glad that I decided to go ahead and read the manga for Seven Deadly Sins, because that would have been heartbreaking to sit there and wait all these months just to get that instead.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then there's like also like Daily Life of the Immortal Demon King.
Oh, yeah.
Season 1 of that was just beautiful, my dude. And then like, I don't know, like, it was funny. Season 2, I guess they were just playing a joke at it, because like the animation started going downhill, and there's like this episode at the end of season 2 where they take a field trip to like an animation studio, and throughout the episode, like the artists get pissed off and leave. You can actually see the quality of the show get worse. And, it ends with, like, literally the MC just going into the real world and just, like, smacking the editor and being like, get your shit together.
Right.
And then the last, like, 2 minutes of the episode are just, like, the best drawn, like, piece of animation ever.
Like, Mappa level gorgeousness.
Right. So it's kind of funny, like, just for that joke, they invested, like, an entire season's worth of funding into it.
I can respect it. It's kind of like how I think Fully Cooley did that. Where like the animation was just always horrendously bad for like the most part, and then like they would bust like at the very end. It's been a very long time since I've seen Fully Cooley, so I could be 100% wrong on this, but I remember like the last sequence, like when she's like fighting the thing that's like coming down from the sky. It was like actually like really beautiful looking.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like the anime itself was just trash looking.
And also, never apologize for being 100% wrong. That's the purpose of this podcast.
That is literally
we spread false information.
Yeah, that is all. That is our
our MO.
Yeah, our MO. Yeah. I was gonna say our magnum opus, but that doesn't work.
I mean, same initials.
Well, yeah. Wait, is that what MO stands for? Is MO? No, that's
motor operated.
Yeah, sure. There we go. But yeah, so we are doing our holiday episode. And what better way to have a holiday episode than to figure out, like, what anime characters have like been good or bad this year, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only thing you can do.
And this is not based on whether the anime was good or bad. It's just, the character themselves.
For example, right, before we bust out everything, right, like take Sho Tucker from Fullmetal Alchemist, right?
Right.
Like 100% on the nice list.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what other character says, I love my daughter and my daughter loves her dog so much that they, like, bound them together for eternity?
I mean, he brought in complete strangers and fed them dinner, set them up for a couple days.
Straight up, right? Like, he didn't have to do that.
They don't focus on the good parts like that.
They don't talk about the good things with Sho Tucker. It's just all the bad stuff.
You do one bad thing in your life.
Oh, man.
And you know what?
A minor bad thing.
He said he was losing his funding. Yeah. So, he couldn't afford to put food on the table for him, his daughter, and a dog.
So not only, you're saying, like, what should have happened is that she should have starved to death and become an orphan?
Right. Like, what's cheaper? Am I going to buy hamburgers every day to feed my daughter? Hot dogs, mac and cheese? I mean, kids don't know what they're going to eat. You can get 30 pounds of dog food for $15 at the local Full Metal Alchemist store.
Perfect. Right. I mean, if anything, anyone who thinks that he's I'm having a hard time.
I will go to war here.
I'm having a hard time over here because I have our two people across from me who are like looking at us and they are like having a hard time like keeping their reactions. But yes,
just to let you know, today's episode is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, filmed in front of a live studio audience.
All right, you want to pick first?
You want to?
Yeah. Here. Let me...
Oh, okay. I actually know this one. Zahir.
Honestly, he's probably the best character. Legend of Korra. You know what? He did his time.
He did his time. I mean, the queen was a ruthless monarchist, right? Like she was she was seeing like you were seeing the Earth Kingdom at its lowest point, right? And this is saying something because like the previous ruler that we knew was the king, whatever his name was, with the bear.
Right.
Like he was bad because he was like pretty much a puppet of the state.
He didn't know what was going on.
But he found out. He tried to do good things. This girl was just inherently bad. So yes. I would say nice.
You're going nice?
I'm going nice.
I might have to agree with you.
Yeah.
Because he's also a monk.
Yeah.
So, he's good to go. He lost his girlfriend, which in itself is heartbreaking. So, you got to give him a little something for that.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Like, your girl just died. Like, it's before for us now, it's the holiday season. Like,
right. One of his best friends doesn't have arms.
Yeah.
And he helped... I think it was a guy. I don't remember that character too much. He helped him out, crazy amounts.
Yeah, because it was the exploding boom boom was the girl.
Sparky boom lady was the girlfriend. Yep.
Yes.
And then Tentacle Arms was the best friend.
Dude, and she died a horrible way. She got like her head like encased and like it was exploded.
Yeah, they metal bended around her forehead and then just spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. All right,
so Zahir. Good list. Lock it in.
All right. See, now you reach into my sack here.
Reach into your sack here. Oh. Nice little character.
All right. Who we got?
All right. So this character is Jalal from Fairy Tail.
Ooh, okay. So Jalal did some good things, all right? But I can't get over the fact that like the dude did build like the Heaven's Tower pillar to like I think he was trying to
he was trying to bring back his friends, I think, or get. No, wait, he abused his friends. He took them under his wing and made them fight for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did some good things, but he did a lot of fucked up shit. So I'm gonna put him on naughty.
You're gonna put him naughty?
I'm gonna put him naughty because I'm just like I don't know if you've done enough to.
He's so naughty.
Yeah, he's so naughty.
So naughty.
He's a very good looking dude, but I don't know.
He's a great looking dude, and he's based off of one of the best characters from Rave Master.
Yeah. I do like Mystagon, who is just Jalal.
Mystagon is dope.
All right, Mystagon's
the same character.
It's the same character, but from an alternate universe. Spoiler. But if it was Mystagon,
nice. Different story.
Yeah, different story completely. But Jalal, nah, dude, you got a little bit more to do.
No, and especially because I believe Mystagon went back to his universe.
Yeah,
and Jalal then became Mystagon.
Yeah,
so he didn't even try
identity theft.
Yeah.
He literally just committed identity theft.
We don't fuck with identity theft.
Yeah, dude, that is not cool.
Cool.
That's why we're sponsored by NordVPN. Is that what like everyone gets sponsored by eventually? All right.
And Red Robin.
Oh yeah.
Your turn to pick. Your turn to pick.
So now we got Spike. We're talking like from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. Well, either that or X-Men Evolution.
I actually want to start rewatching that show.
I think it's a quality show.
Yeah, it's a quality show.
A quality show.
So we're going to go with Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
I know that he's supposed to be a good guy in that series, but he's a bounty hunter. And he did a lot of messed up stuff.
He sold out to Netflix. He did.
That's true.
He did. That's true. Even though
I feel like no matter what you did, now that there is a live action version of you, it's
only bad, especially because he's played by the guy who played Harold from Harold and Kumar.
Oh yeah,
and I mean they did some screwed up stuff in that. So
that show, I didn't even get a chance to watch it. Me
neither, honestly. But
I haven't touched any of the Netflix live action stuff. Like I know this for a fact, right? Like when it comes to like Netflix live action, My dad watched the Death Note live action one, and he said he liked it. So that's how I knew it was bad.
That was the best acting I've ever heard of.
Because like I trust my dad's opinion on a lot of like movies and televisions and shows like that, you know. But like I know what he likes. Like I know what my dad likes, right? So like when he told me that the Death Note version, like he liked it, I'm just like, but that's not what it's supposed to be. That's not what it's supposed to be, Dad. If you liked it, it was something completely different. Know the
source material.
Yeah.
And just for you confused and wanting to call us out, we are talking about the Americanized Netflix version, not the original one that was released in Japan.
Yeah,
which I actually heard was good.
There's one that's good. I think it's called Elle Saves the World. I kind of saw some of it, and it didn't look bad. Like Ryuk didn't look bad for a live action CGI character. And someone explained to me the ending, and like I need to like sit down and watch it one day. But the it's I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah. I think the only positive is Willem Dafoe. I mean, he's great in everything he does.
It's true.
He really is.
It is true. Willem Dafoe is Ryuk in that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember that was the most hype I've ever had for any live action anime, because I heard about that before like anything else dropped, and I was like, he is gonna be amazing.
Right. I love that we started on live action Cowboy Bebop, and now we're talking about live action.
Spike is on naughty list. He doesn't even have anything good for us to talk about.
Nah. You sold out to Netflix.
Sold out to Netflix. That's pin in the coffin. All right.
Your turn.
Who are we going with next?
All right, who we got?
Who we got? Oh, I can't even find one.
So mine is Sho Tucker and Zahir.
Ooh. We're going to talk about this dead boy. Bakugo.
You know what? I'm going to say it only because it's how I feel. It's not Deku, so I'm going to put him on nice.
I have to agree with nice because he's one of the few redeeming factors of My Hero Academia.
He's the only him and Fire Ice Boy are the only reasons why that show is like even remotely watchable. Mm-hmm. Which is why like I love episodes where like they're like it's like dedicated around them. Like I know someone tried explaining to me like why Bakugo has to be angry all the time. And like it has something to do with like how his power works. He has to be angry because it's like
it produces like glycerin in his sweat or something.
Yeah, he has like high
science.
blood something. I don't know.
Yeah, high cholesterol.
Yeah, so this guy's got he's what 14 and has high cholesterol. No, like what I like about him is the fact that like at almost every point he's just punching Deku in the face, and I'm here for that.
He's just living out our wildest fantasies.
Like, you are like he's pretty much saying you're a bitch, punch, and I'm like, thank you. You are doing us a service. Like, yeah, Bakugo, nice.
All right, your pick, my friend.
My pick.
It's your pick.
Inosuke. That's Boar Dude, right?
Boar Dude from Demon Slayer.
Yes. He is a precious being.
He is best boy.
He is best boy. Not the best boy.
No, not the best boy.
The best boy.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, the old lady, you know.
Yeah, I'm usually a sadistic guy.
Right.
And I want to say he's naughty, but he doesn't have a single bad bone in his body.
Yeah. I would say nice, but also I could see naughty. But my favorite thing about like Inosuke being on the naughty or nice list, it would not matter to him. Like you give him coal and he would be happy.
Yeah,
he'd be like, "Awesome! I can make fire with this fire that I can now use to torment my enemies."
Right. Like I'm gonna light my swords on fire.
I'm gonna light my swords on fire and like just do wild shit. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like. He would be a hard one for Santa. Like it's like I gotta punish him, and it's like you can't really punish him. He'll just
I love how his like fighting style too is. It's not any kind of classically trained anything. It's just I get pissed off, so I'm going to be stronger now.
Yeah, like the idea that like his mode is not even like a branch of any of the breathing styles. Mm-hmm. Like because all the other styles are branches off of like the main styles and stuff like that.
Right.
But like beast mode is like. It's not like a subsection of any
like
style.
It gives off very like I know we always mention it in every episode because it's so freaking good, but it gives off like massive Mashal vibes.
Yeah.
So like he'll just be like random boar swing attack or something like that, and like dive through the forest and cut up a whole bunch of trees. When you got Mashal, who would just be like a upper libidimus muscle magic. And then he'll just like fucking chuck a rock at you really hard. Like
Inosuke, you can make him naughty, you can make him nice. It doesn't matter because he's just going to take whatever you give him and use it to, murder his enemies.
I am going to go naughty because I like a naughty boy.
He's a naughty boy.
He's a naughty boy.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, because he used the coal to light himself or light his swords on fire and just attack demons.
Yeah,
sounds just like him.
Yeah.
If anything, he want to be naughty. More coal.
More coal.
Good
call.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what are they going to do? Gift him swords?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the last time someone gifted him swords, he just cut them up.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't like them
with the rocks. Oh my god. Yes. Shit. So, all right, your turn.
Yep.
All right,
let's hit one more.
One more.
Oh, okay.
Who do we got?
We got Vegeta.
Ooh, that's a good one to end on. Ah, damn, that is a good one.
He hit both ends of the spectrums. I mean, on the plus side, he killed Yamcha.
Yeah, plus side killed Yamcha.
The negative side. Does he have a negative side?
He did punch Gohan, a child, in the stomach really hard. Because Gohan was 10 years old, and he's like, I got pent up rage against your father.
If he did that pre-Piccolo training, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But he was kind of cool at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed Namekians. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, he did slaughter a bunch. Not only did he slaughter a bunch of Namekians, but then he proudly boasted about it when they were on Earth, and they were like, where's East Village? And Vegeta was like, ha ha ha, I killed. Yeah, and I'm just like, man,
but he did give us Trunks, who is one of the best characters in that series.
This is true. Without Trunks, we don't get Future Trunks.
Right.
Well,
hold on. Future Trunks is one of the best characters in that series.
Yes. Yeah.
Buu Saga Trunks and Super Trunks hasn't quite done it for me yet. Right, no. Although I am excited for the next arc coming out.
Right.
Because the next arc is going to be... this was just announced earlier last month, I think. But it's going to be taking place right before Dragon Ball Super. And it's actually going to be based around Goten and Trunks, but teenagers. And all they released was just a character design picture, pretty much. Mm-hmm. But it's them dressed up in superhero outfits.
Dude.
So... pretty hyped for that. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they just call him Great Saiyaman 3 and 4 or something like that, just to continue off of Gohan and Videl and all that stuff. And then for those who've seen the movie, I don't believe you have.
No, yeah.
So spoilers. You got Gamma 1 and 2, which also want to be superheroes. Which they're the new androids in the movie. They're fabulous. Who are we even doing? Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta. So Vegeta, all right, let's see here. He blew up a planet full of bugs.
Yep. But he was just hungry.
This is true.
Yeah, you can't hate him for that. Killed Nappa. Nappa was a bad guy.
So that's a good
thing.
That's a good. All right.
Actually, he didn't kill anyone else in the same battle, did he? Nappa killed everyone else.
No, Nappa killed everyone. No. Yeah, because because it was right after Piccolo died that Goku showed up and stopped Nappa from doing any more damage, which at that point is Chen was dead, Piccolo was dead, and Yamcha was dead.
Chaozu blew himself up.
So
all that was left was Krillin, Gohan, and Goku.
And Yajirobe.
And Yajirobe, and all four of them survived.
All four of them survived, yeah. So he didn't kill any of them.
Vegeta just wanted a fight.
Yeah.
A fight. And honestly, you know why he came to Earth? To get the Dragon Balls, to wish for eternal life, so he could kill Frieza.
Who killed his whole race.
Right. So you can't even blame him for that.
Can't even blame. Yeah, I mean, come on now. That guy killed his dad.
Right.
Let's see here. Now he did kill a bunch of Namekians. Mm-hmm. All right, so we can't gloss over that. All right, so he did kill a bunch of Namekians who are very peaceful people.
You don't read Super, correct?
I do not read Super.
So the next arc following the Tournament of Power arc is something called the Moro arc, where it's basically a goat wizard who can absorb the life force out of people, and fighting him actually takes them back to Namek, and Vegeta goes to Namek, and he's like, I will do everything in my power to kill you to make sure no Namekians get harmed because I've already brought them like so much pain and death.
Really?
And it's like, it's so cool to see that aspect of Vegeta just trying to like redeem himself.
So he redeems himself.
Okay.
So, all right. So the Namekian thing.
And the Namekians actually kind of forgive him because they're like, you've saved our universe countless times since, you know, plus they have magic balls. So like, you know, can you really even hate anyone for death?
You know what though? I'm going to say it only because of the outcome. I would say Vegeta nice.
Yeah.
Right? Only because he would hate it.
True.
He would hate to be on the nice list. He would go out immediately and start doing bad things just to have Bulma yell at him for doing bad things. And then he would stop.
Well, I mean, in the Buu saga, he was like, my life has become too normal.
Yeah.
So please make me evil and possess me.
Yeah. And then even then he was still like, you know.
He was too nice to be evil at that point. He was like, I have all these evil tendencies in me, but screw it, I'm just powerful now.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say nice list because I feel like nothing would bring him more anger than like waking up and like expecting a bunch of coal and like it's just a bunch of presents for all the good things he's done. And
especially because if we had pulled Goku, you know Goku would have gone on the naughty list.
Oh yeah.
He's the worst parent known to man.
Straight up worst parent.
Horrible. So, like I don't even know if he didn't know that Goten existed.
No.
He was in the other world with full ability to look down on his family. And he
popped in at any point.
Like a 5-year-old son he didn't even know about.
All I had to do was touch his back to be like, hey, babe, just checking in. What's going on? And at any point, like, because how old was Goten? Like 5?
Yeah, I think he was like 5. And I think Gohan was 12 when he killed Cell. Yeah. So, and then I think he was 18 in the Buu saga. Yeah. So
at any point he could have been like, "Hey, Chi-Chi, you know, let me touch in on you, see how you're doing." Oh wait, we have a son?
Checking in on the woman I've been married to for the last 15 years. That I've never kissed. Only love of my life. Yeah. Never kissed, yeah.
Never kissed for some reason.
Well, I mean, Chi-Chi doesn't seem like the type of woman that wants to be kissed. She's a very down to business, put babies in me.
Put babies in me, let me feed you.
Right.
Like, yeah. All right, so Vegeta nice.
Vegeta nice. Only Goku because, naughty.
Yeah.
Because that pisses them off.
That would piss them both off, and that would make me happy. Maybe we'd get evil Goku.
Evil Goku. If only that idea was thought of at some point.
Yeah, and also, you know, actually well executed. I hate that arc so much.
I like that arc up until the end when Zamasu became clouds.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, like, all these things, and then all of a sudden, it's, they do the, They have to do the Deus Ex Machina ending where it's like, all right, well, he's too powerful, so
we're gonna just bring in our nuke, pretty much.
Yeah,
yeah. They hit the Xeno button and just bloop,
bloop, okay, everything's gone. Done. I was like, what? This is stupid. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that gives up our list. Oh, wait, we got Zahir, nice.
Vegeta, nice.
Inosuke, naughty.
Inosuke was naughty. Bakugo, nice, I believe.
Yeah, we did put him in nice. Spike, naughty because he sold out to Netflix. Yeah. And then...
and then Jala.
We said naughty.
Naughty. Yeah. Because identity theft is a crime.
Identity theft is a crime.
It's a crime.
You know? Oh, man.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
Your Christmas list. Say you could take one manga that you've read and have that drop as an anime in 2023.
Ooh.
What would it be?
One manga that I read that I would want to drop as an anime in 2023. I know I touched on the two that I really liked last week, and I feel like that would be the cop out. You know what? I know which one I would want, and I've
hit me with it.
I've bitched and complained about it in our chat group like multiple times for people to read it, and nobody started reading it. And Dan is over there smiling at me because he knows exactly what I'm going to say. It's 100 Girlfriends Who Really, Really Love You. I love that series with a passion. And I've told everyone countless times to read it, but nobody has. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So Pat can just jump into the chat group and be like, check out this manhwa I read.
Facts. Everyone jumps right on it.
Jumps right on it. I'm like, every week,
Pat likes it, it's probably really stupid. So we're going to read it.
God, I hate you so much. So which one out of your... Back to you. Like, what would you choose?
So I'm going to kind of take you into the deeper depths of it. I guarantee you, well, I know you've heard of it. Our listeners have not heard of this.
Okay.
It's called F-Class Hero.
Okay, yes.
So this is your basic isekai. I die, get reborn in a magical world, all this stuff, and it's the same thing where he gets reborn as a hero,
right?
Except the manga kind of starts off after he's already finishing his journey. So it starts off with him fighting the Demon Lord, and at this point he's like, I don't care what I do, because as long as I survive and I beat the Demon Lord, I get sent back to my world and I don't have to care about this anymore.
Right.
So he's like literally sacrificing his friends that he's made over the past 10 years and everything like that. Just letting them all die just to kill the Demon Lord. So he kills the Demon Lord, and right after he does it, like a little fairy pops up basically, and it's like, all right, we're gonna grade your adventure.
Right.
So it's like, you got an F in friendship and an F in journey and an F in training, like everything like that, and he just grades him F and everything. It's like, sorry, you failed, so we're restarting this journey.
So he has to do the whole journey all
so
over
he
again.
starts back off like day one, just got summoned there, and he's like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was supposed to go back to my world. Like, what did I do wrong? And he's like trying to think of everything, but then he's like, oh, I still have all of my memories from my past life playing this exact same game through.
Right.
So he's like, cool, I'm gonna speed run it. So then he speed runs it, and he accidentally stumbles onto like this like kaiju of the world kinda, and it's like this big dark demon master, and he kills it, and he gets this like secret hidden ability that like even the angels that created this world didn't know about, which actually lets him like retain skills if he dies. So pretty much the same thing happens. He gets to the end of the world, beats the Demon King, and they come back and they're like, you just didn't quite do it enough, so we're gonna start you over again. And literally he dies and comes back to life like 40 times, all in this same universe, just replaying the same thing.
The game, yeah.
But since he got this unlocked ability, he just is like, he has 40 lifetimes worth of skills that he's acquired.
Right.
But he's also still like a total asshole, like
right.
still sacrificing his friends and trying to like manipulate the time. And it's just like, it's funny because you're rooting for the bad guy pretty much. Like, he's supposed to be the good guy, but he's a horrible human being.
Right.
And like, he even like stumbles upon like other earthlings that just got reincarnated that are like supposed to be on their hero journey. And they're doing it right. They're like, I need to save this village even if I sacrifice myself and blah blah blah. And he's like, all right, well, if that's how you feel, I'll just sacrifice you and we'll save the village. And they're like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
And he'll just like kill him, and then like all the enemies disappear, and he's like, all right, you did great.
Oh wow, that is
like, you don't feel good after reading it, but it's humorous.
Right, so. Right. Okay, I can respect it.
Yeah. Just found out earlier today, I don't know how long the news has been out, but 2.5D Seduction.
Yes.
A anime, which if you liked My Dress Up Darling, you would like this because it's kind of the same thing. It's the same high school cosplay, like club room-esque type deal, and it follows the journey of these kids that just love anime and they feel like outcasts in their high school, making cosplay and going to these cosplay conventions and like competing in tournaments and stuff like that. And it's just a regular shoujo, feel good about your life.
Yeah, it's the art is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I imagine High Dive will pick it up because there's no way they can have that with a regular edition without having an uncensored edition as well.
Yeah, they would need to.
They would have to.
Yeah, because it does start off as a very ecchi.
Very ecchi. Like the very first episode alone. I mean, the first chapter.
Chapter alone.
Yeah.
Yes. But it picks up more of a heartfelt story.
It does.
After like 5 or 6 chapters, and it stops trying to like, shove boobs in your face.
Right.
It's like, there's this super heartfelt like thing going on where the main girl like lost connection with her dad, and like that's a subplot that just runs through the whole thing, and you get kind of connected to it.
It is that is a very good series, and like that was a shocker to both of us that it got because that was one of the few mangas that we both read. Mm-hmm. That I was like I picked it up because anything that has a shoujo tag on it, I'll fucking read it no matter what, even if it's bad.
It had a half naked person on it, so I picked it up.
There was one I also started reading as well that I would like to see as an anime called I think it's like Spill It Cockatiel or something like that.
Is it about a bird?
It's about these girls who are like it's like Super Sentai, right?
Okay.
It's like a group of them and they fight monsters and stuff like that. But so like their transformation sequence is like a cocktail drink. They splash, and it turns them into their thing. What's the one that just came out recently that had that same concept? Where it's like he's a Red Ranger and she's like an evil person.
Love After World Domination.
Love After World Domination. It's a lot like that, but he's just a regular guy.
Definitely recommend reading that and not watching that.
Yeah, that is a very good manga.
It's a good read. It is a long watch.
Yeah. But that one, like I have to put up there is like I would like to see again.
Okay.
I would like to see. Can you think of any like Christmas holiday like episodes?
You know, I tried to look it up online earlier just to have something to talk about.
There's always the beach episodes, right? Like we know there's
everything has a beach episode. I know I've read a whole bunch where they have like the winter festival. It's not specifically Christmas,
right?
But it's like a winter festival where they all put on their kimonos and they go and watch the fireworks and stuff like that. And then I know like
they do,
when
like,
I looked it up earlier, it said
like
Digimon Adventures 2 had a Christmas episode.
There is a Digimon
that I do not remember.
Yes. No, it's when the current Digidestin, they bring the past Digidestin all their Digimon for Christmas. So they're in the digital world, and like so they get Agumon, they put him in a sack, and they take him to Ty's house so that Ty wakes up in the morning with Agumon. That was such a good episode. Clint, no. Why? I don't want to talk about that one.
Oh, what are we talking about?
There's the Clanad has a Christmas episode, and if you want to cry your eyes out, then go ahead. Go read the Clanad Christmas go watch that series, then get to that because God, it's fucked up. I hate our studio audience already.
Yeah, I boo you.
Boo.
Boo.
But yeah, the Digimon season 2. The current Digidestin brought all the Digimon from the past Digidestin. Like they brought them to their house so they could wake up Christmas morning with all of them. I do remember that one vividly.
Speaking of crying over Digimon, did you watch Last Evolution?
You and your brother have been trying to get me to watch that, and your brother broke it down to me that it was like he cried while watching it, and I was like...
Yeah. Did you watch Tri?
I tried.
You tried?
I watched the
naughty list
first 2 episodes.
Okay, so I want to say it's episode 3.
Yeah.
Spoilers. They kill Patamon.
Are you serious?
Dude, I lost it. Because when I was watching it, like I had to wait like a year in between each episode. Yeah, so the whole thing about Tri is there's a virus going around just killing Digimon. Like, not killing them and reverting them back to like eggs, deleting their data.
Oh, shit.
And like, so they all go to fight this virus and Patamon gets infected. And he starts like, so naturally he turns evil and like comes around and starts fighting everyone else. And they're like, no, we need to save you. Like, we don't want to fight you. We don't want to lose you. You know, everyone's like fucking crying and all that stuff. And then you just see him like slowly start to regain control of himself.
Right.
And then he just disintegrates away. And then a year later, the next episode comes out and it's like, you can't do this to me.
Yeah, make me like suffer for a whole year.
Also, fair warning, I think it was Patamon. It could have been one completely different.
Someone else.
This came out like 3 years ago, and I drink a lot. Maybe.
I was gonna say, like, I remember Tri like dropping like a very long time ago because I remember talking about it at Otakon back when that was in Baltimore.
It might have been longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Well, hold on. I was living not at my last apartment, but at the house before that last apartment, so it's probably been 5 years. It had a weird ending too. It's all on Crunchyroll, I think, right now.
I also got to point out there's another sad Christmas thing because someone had to bring up Clanad for me. But if you ever seen the series Angel Beats, there's a moment where the one character is having this heart-to-heart moment about like his sad life, and he's carrying his sister like piggyback style, and she's sick, and she wants to see the Christmas lights, and he's carrying her to like go see the Christmas lights, and she passes away while he's like giving her a piggyback ride, and I'm just like, oh God, anime like that is a series that fucked me up because like it starts off so funny and then it just like immediately is like, all right, ready to feel your fucking feels all of a sudden. So
it's just like a Kaneki kill,
dude. Oh my God,
it's such a lighthearted episode until the end of episode 1.
Anyone who like I have a few friends who like will recommend Angel Beats to people, and like I immediately come by and I'm like, look, dude, I'm cruel. Mm-hmm. I am like I'm all on the watch the
screwed up stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, oh, man.
What's the one that has like the giant bunny monsters that come and like destroy a village?
Sea. Blood Sea. I cannot stand that anime with a passion.
I know. I just see that clip everywhere.
That's what it is. It's one giant build up to the bunnies murdering the entire town. Like, I enjoy gore and I enjoy like because I'm a horror buff. Like I watch like a shit ton of horror movies, and I enjoy like stuff like that. But when the whole point of your story is just to build up to the sequence where these monsters are like murdering people.
Right.
Like you're not really telling a story as much as you are just showing a snuff film. And that's what it was. It was like all this build up to just have like all this like murder decapitation that happened. And I'm just like, it's not even good. Like the story's not even good. But yeah, it's Blood Sea or Blood Plus. It's in that franchise. Okay. We're getting that stop wandering off on these tangents, Mike and Pat.
Yeah, we're getting those looks. All right, so we'll wrap it up, but we do have some important information for everyone.
Yes. We have some.
As we are filming this now, we have made a lot of progression in what this podcast is becoming. So we do have an official Instagram now. We have an official Facebook group.
Yes.
We have a TikTok. We have Spotify. You can listen to us on all of these. You can listen to us on Spotify and YouTube. But you can get to our Spotify and YouTube by going through our Instagram or Facebook page or TikTok.
Yeah, which is at not Mike, not Pat.
At not Mike, not Pat, all one word.
All one word.
All one word. So feel free to give us a follow for daily updates, reminders that our new episodes drop every Thursday.
Every Thursday?
Every Thursday. And if you send us fan art, I probably will post it.
Yeah, we'll slap it right there.
We'll slap it right up on our Nintendo controller.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's just up, down, down, A-B, fan art.
Done.
Yeah, make that the hashtag.
That's the hashtag. Type it all out. Post it. We got you. So, all right, man. All right. That wraps it up for us, doesn't it?
I think that wraps it up for us.
Cool.
Merry Christmas, not Pat.
Merry Crimble, not Mike.
Happy Christmas, Ron.
God, I love this.
All right. Till next week, guys.